sitting beneath Typewine Hill, California Memorial Stadium in Berkeley. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the SMU Mustangs and the Cal Golden Bears. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
I caught up with the SMU head coach before the game. He is so pleased with the way this quarterback is playing. As you know, he was a transfer coming in, and they didn't know what they were getting exactly. But he has become one of the leaders of this team. He has proven that he can carry them. If he keeps playing like this, the sky's the limit. I'll keep you posted on how he's settling in here early to start this game. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Mustangs headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Golden Bears offense will have first crack at this one. And we get our first look at Colton Joseph. He's trying to flush that last performance. 4 interceptions and just a single touchdown pass. Throwing Joseph. Look out. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play. This offense has it with really good field position. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide left, it's Singleton. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Guys, they're really starting to find a rhythm in conference play now. They'll try to keep it going through the rest of this ACC slate.
I think it's really important because they're building confidence early in the season. There were a lot of expectations on this team to play well, and they've been doing that. Obviously, David, they've got bigger challenges ahead.
Yeah, in the conference play, obviously you want to see that continue to grow. The confidence, the familiarity with each other within, obviously, is a lot of time that's a big deal. The rivalries that come with it. So, great start, a lot of positive momentum built for this squad.
Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Now on the move. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
And that will go such a long way in deciding this football game. Who can win these short yardage situations? Who can be the more physical team? And this offense right here showing the work up front, man. The big boys all moving together, creating enough space. And I love the way Palmer, the back gets downhill, understands where the first down marker is.
Yeah, you know, some running backs just have a nose for it, and this guy does as well. He's able to sort of find the crease, make himself small, fit into those small spaces, and pick up the first to keep the offense on the field. It's all about momentum and being able to keep drives going. I know that's not going to really show up on any highlight reels, but that was a big play here for the offense.
This quarterback part of their running game. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
And this offense knew coming into the game, when they get to the red zone, it's going to be tough sledding because it's hard to run, especially against this physical defense. They're one of the top 5 defenses stopping the run.
Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Mustangs.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And the extra point was good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
Joseph throws to the wideout. Got his man. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. They get a nice pickup on this crossing route against the zone, and everybody executed in unison, Jesse.
Yeah, and Reese, this offense, they've got a plan in the passing game. They've got some stuff ready for man coverage, and they've got some zone beaters as well. Just saw one there on the crossing.
Quick give. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
2nd down, going to throw it. Working the middle, it's complete. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
These wide receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep. And these slant routes, that can be a good changeup. I mean, just a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Golden Bears moving quickly to the line.
Man, it's players over plays, isn't it? Like, find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play caller. Don't try to get tricky. Don't try to outsmart yourself. Your guy is better than his guy.
Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. After that encroachment penalty, it's now 1st and 5. Left side, it's McKinley on the stop.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Looking for room straight ahead. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability.
Touchdown, Cal. Middle of the end zone, he's got it. Extra point here will tie the game.
There's really never any doubt with this guy. The coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception on the opening drive, but he's able to turn the page and show you his short-term memory and just come out and stay aggressive, sling it around a little bit, and this offense is able to answer with a touchdown of their own.
And how nice is it if you're a coordinator to have a guy like that you can depend on? Like, he doesn't dwell on the one mistake. He doesn't let it turn into 2. A lot of times you can see that snowball effect, man. Just a nice bounce back for him individually and for this offense to put the early turnover behind him.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
The give to the back. Got an alley. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
The run inside. It's Henderson. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Out wide left, it's Cooper. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Tackle is made at the 37. And first down for the offense.
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking for room, it's Henderson. Breaks into the open. Oh, what a cut! Into the house! Touchdown, SMU!
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
Snags a quick pass on the left. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
He's got an open man. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And the Golden Bears, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. They're all over him. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Throwing Joseph. Timed him perfectly to knock it free and forces a third down.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Golden Bears will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. A quick pass to the left. Pulled to the ground.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Running inside, it's Henderson. Makes a man miss. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Quarterback will keep it. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical on the line of scrimmage by this offense.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. The Mustangs are marching down the field. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this first down.
And the Mustangs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Drops back on first down. Fires to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Singleton. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
25 on the play. And that's a first down for the offense.
The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Hits the hole, it's Henderson. Here's a touchdown Mustangs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So it's an 80-yard drive, and it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. From inside the 15, here's the return. Brings a return out across the 25, gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Joseph. That's caught. It's McKinley. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun on 3rd down, Joseph. Hit as he throws. Complete to the left. Gets it. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. And the Golden Bears are in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Back open in the middle. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Motion from the wideout. Throwing Joseph. Takes the easy one to the back. He's going for the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cal!
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Keeps it on the ground. Give him 105 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Going to take a shot. Oh, it's picked off. Trying to take it back. The 20. And what a play and what a return as he takes it all the way back inside the 10. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Joseph. Here comes the heat. Just gets rid of that one.
Man, you got to give credit to this defense. The sudden change situation, they've barely had a chance to even blink. Just a second ago, they were on the sideline. All of a sudden, there's a turnover. They got to take the field. They're on their own goal line, and a phenomenal job getting...
Touchdown, Golden Bears! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
And he tacks on the extra point. Let's see what he can do with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? On the ground, it's Henderson. He's past the marker. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. And leading things off, we take a look at Miami, taking on the Stanford Cardinal.
Deep in the end zone, it's Hale. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Guys, I talked to the SMU head coach coming out of the locker room. He's looking for his team to really make some noise here in the third quarter. They know they're in playoff contention. They know that this is a big-time game to separate themselves, but they have got to have more intensity here to start the third quarter.
Holly, thank you. Looking for a crease. Turning it on. Up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
Yeah, and this is why he's leading the nation in rushing. Like, you give him the football, and he'll continue to make big plays. He's done it all throughout the season. This offense features him, and there is a reason why.
And the Mustangs line it up with a 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They go play action with Joseph. A little release to the back. Oh, that is a nice move to get the ball out to the 36. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll try it over the left side. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Throwing Joseph. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Searching for space. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do it.
All kinds of room to the right. The 20. Touchdown, Mustangs. An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now. That's 3 touchdowns in this game, and he's up to 11 on the season. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Joseph. Oh, pressure's coming. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
These are the plays that don't show up in the stat books, right? Like a great job. Look at him. He does an awesome job. Instead of taking the sack, clearly wanted to throw the football, scrambles around, get some positive yards. It doesn't go down as a huge gain, but these are the plays that get you W's.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Floats it out in space. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Golden Bears decide to punt it away. Trying to get started. Makes a move. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Guys, down here on the Mustang sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to... the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Green. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Mustangs come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Quarterback keeper. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They give it to him again. Fighting off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle, but how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And the Mustangs will try to convert on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Makes the grab. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Run in the red zone. It's Henderson. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Just feeds the running back. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, SMU! Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Joseph on the play action. He'll be thinking about that one. Almost an interception.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. The play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Right side, it's Polk. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Golden Bears want to move quickly.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Throwing Joseph. On the run, fires downfield. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. From the gun, running back on the move. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They go play action with Joseph. Rush right in his face. Working on the right. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now they'll run it to the right here. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. They give it back to him. There he got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Golden Bears. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And they had the extra point to finish the drive. From deep, it's Hale. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, here on the SMU sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Rush is on. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cal. The extra point here would tie the game.
There's nothing better than watching a big boy do what he was born to do. Ball on the turf, the big fella scoops it up, and Palmer, thank God he didn't have to go far.
You know what? The thing I love about this too, David, is he never quit on the play. He pursued it, showed great effort. He was Johnny on the spot, bounced right into his belly. They may want to put this guy on short yardage goal line because he has a nose for the end zone.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
2nd down to the air. Out wide right, it's Anderson. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. A pair of one-loss teams, and they know that that second L can put them in harm's way as we battle here in the final minutes. Gonna run it. It's Henderson across the 35. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Mustangs! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. Lining up to add another. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with that thrilling 46-yard run to pay dirt. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Out across the 30, mark down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Right back to the well. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. Got 8 on 1st down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Grab behind the line. It's McKinley. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Long way to go on 2nd down. Joseph. Under pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The Golden Bears with the 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Slings it downfield. He's got it. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a 1st down in the red zone.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. And I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. 2nd and long here. Keeps it himself. He'll toss it. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Timeout taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their 1st. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the 1st. Back's got it. Touchdown, Cal! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the 4th. On the return, it's Hale. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Takes the handoff and he's going right. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a...
Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Great move. Now he's got room. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's changing the play. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Right side, it's Henderson. Across the 25, he's got room. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Cal uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Out wide right, it's Jackson. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Will they be able to get that 1 more yard and stick it in here on 3rd down? He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. The defense will take a timeout, 25 seconds left to play. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good, easy call for the refs. You understand the celebration after taking the lead, guys, but this thing is not over yet. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can.
No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Throwing Joseph. Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, yeah, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation?
Throws it deep. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over. An absolutely heartbreaking loss.